Hello, this is Matt again, and we're in my test world right now. So I just started playing on the snapshot, the 13W03A, I believe. And let's see, I've got a bunch of things here in my test world, but what I'm gonna show you today is my chicken farm. This is a fully automated chicken farm. Creates cooked chicken, eggs sometimes, and other things. So let's check it out. Um, Chickens are up here. These chickens, what they do is they produce the eggs. They stand on this half block, which a hopper can pick up pick up items from on top of a half slab. The dumps it into a dispenser, which has a comparator in front of it, and this checks whether there's any items inside this dispenser, and starts running this clock. It's turned off. You could have the clock running at all times to drop every item in the dispenser, but in order to save from lag and other issues, and to prevent the clicking noise from the dispenser that everybody hates, I'm using the comparator to tell me whether or not there's an item in the dispenser and to dispense it out. And let's see. So what happens is the chicken eggs go down. Eggs get hatched over here. As you can see, we have a chicken already. What do we have a chicken down there? Okay. Well, okay. We have a chicken over here. They're held up by this glass block this piston is pushing. Hold on. There we are. Yeah. So they're held up by this glass block. The piston retracts and comes back every day, once a day. It is actually when it is sunset. So every sunset, it retracts, letting the chickens fall down. However, there's a few things that happen before before it does that. So this daylight sensor, it starts this. There's a monostable clock, monostable latch, a monostable pulse maker circuit. After the light sensor. So what happens is whenever it's nighttime, or whenever it turns night, it sends out a pulse. One pulse goes through here. Oh, blocked up my head. And that feeds to this this dispenser over here. This dispenser has a lava bucket inside. This torch is necessary to turn on and off. So what happens is the dispenser is turned on, so the lava bucket goes in, and then it's turned on a second time when the torch turns on, so that pulls the lava back into the dispenser quick enough. This does not allow the chickens to die in the lava, but all the chickens catch fire and then they burn to death. Underneath is a hopper. Yeah, underneath is a hopper. Picks up the drops from the chicken. So the other direction this line goes to, the monostable circuit goes to, is a 4-tick repeater, which goes up to a torch to the piston, torch to invert it, and the 4-tick repeater for the lava to come out and come back before the piston retracts. So let's see how this works. So we have another chicken. Good. Yeah, we have another chicken here. I'll just drop an egg inside. Yeah, did that right away. Actually, let me just get a bunch more eggs. Where are the eggs? Guess they're in farming? No. I don't know where the eggs are. Miscellaneous materials. Yeah, there they are. Okay. Come on. So, dispenser is starting to pop them out, and for some reason an egg flew out here. We gotta figure out where the eggs are flying. It's probably from the edges here. To prevent that, you'd probably cover it up. So we had another couple chickens come out of those, and the dispenser did stop. So that's what this circuit does. It runs on its own, doesn't depend on anything else. All it does is just empties the dispenser. So to see what it looks like when it turns night, let's see. Actually, I'll first explain why I hold the chickens up here. So chickens, we have baby chickens. Right at this. Okay, I need to block this off actually. So the eggs don't fall out. There we go. So we have baby chickens here, and baby chickens grew up to full-size chickens after 20 minutes. So a Minecraft day is 20 minutes long. I keep them here, so they go down only after an entire day of sitting down there. So actually, let me just grab another glass block so you can see what's inside. Okay, so after an entire day they sit down here. So they have an entire day's worth to sit down here. Only the chickens that have just hatched while the piston was retracted and dropped down there have only 20 minutes. So all the chickens will have grown to full size by the time they're cooked. They are cooked after 20 minutes, and then these chickens come down and replace them. The only issues that you might have is with sleeping in beds. This is pretty useful when you're in a multiplayer server where usually you don't get to sleep, so you never actually have to worry about staying up nights and so on. But even though the chickens will have stayed in there for about 12 minutes, which is the length of time for a day. And let's see. So, 1 second. Alright, so I can try doing this with the time, or I'll just replace this day-night sensor so you can see what it looks like. So when I remove this daylight sensor, it's going to act as if it's night. So essentially it's going to output no signal, no power. So I'm actually going to remove the repeater. So I'm going to simulate not having any power coming from the daylight sensor, essentially being nighttime. So what we saw was the chickens got burned down here. The lava came out, chickens got burned. These chickens fell down, took their place after the lava had gone away. So these chickens are sitting here, and they're going to stay here for an entire day. Not necessarily in this world where I'll sleep or I'll reset the daytime, but that's what they do. So that's how that will work. It's fairly simple, not too much, nothing too much complicated. Not very resource heavy, and actually fairly compact. The circuitry is not very compact itself, but each of these components are very simple. I mean, I've seen monostable circuits that are smaller than this. This redstone line is here going around in circles only because I put this in the wrong spot before I did that. It's probably actually going to be more useful coming closer to that dispenser over here. And so yeah, that's my my chicken farm, fully automated. All you have to do is just check on it every once in a while and you'll see something in your chest. So got 4 eggs from those chickens that were sitting there. We've got some cooked chicken, and I've got feathers. All the chickens are cooked. So you never have to worry about salmonella there. Alright, so let's see some of our chickens down here. None of them have grown up, but they should be burned pretty soon when the light turns off. So let's watch it really carefully. You'll see the lava come out, piston retract, chickens are slowly falling, lava come back before the chickens fall into the lava. And so there's a couple chickens up here. Oh, I missed it actually. Yeah. Whoops. Let me just do that again actually. Set time day. Alright, so you'll see the same thing. Let me just put a few more chickens in to demonstrate. Not a single one. There we are. Okay. So that's a clock, 2-tick clock, or 3-tick clock, because the torch is 1 tick and repeater's 2. And let's check it out. So piston, the lava comes out, piston retracts, lava comes back, chickens fall. So yeah, and the new chickens that replaced the old one are unharmed and waiting to be burned in about a day. Thank you for watching. This is Ma, and that's all.